Hello everyone, GiftedSoul here back for another video. In this video, I'm going to be doing a general love reading for Aquarius. So if this is your dominant sign in other areas of your chart, or maybe you're cross-watching, or you could just be stopping by to watch, there could be some messages here that you may need to hear in regards to the aspect of love. Keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes only and is not at all a substitute for any legal, financial, medical, or any other type of advice given to you by a qualified professional. Free will is a way of life, and we're all in control of our own destinies in the end. Remember that this will not resonate with everyone that crosses paths with it. So take what resonates and leave the rest if you do not feel connected to it. If you like to purchase private readings from me, everything is in the description box below, including my Instagram and decks that I'm using in this video and everything like that. Let's go ahead and get started. So this can be an energy check-in or timeless, your choice. So yeah, let's see what Aquarius has to look forward to in their love life, or what do you guys need to hear. All right. Okay. All right, so we have the Magician. So being able to manifest what you want out of this connection. Yeah, having the tools and resources available to you. This is just about a need for you to take action and believe in your own power. Believe in your capabilities to get things moving in the relationship or in your love life. The Hierophant, taking things slow. Appreciating the value of the connection and understanding your worth as well, and maybe needing to break the chains of certain traditions, needing to unlearn maybe a coping mechanism when it comes to love, or maybe needing to do things a bit more old-fashioned. Ace of Cups, so emotional stability coming forward in your love life. Needing to keep your emotions in check, but this is also a positive card since it is the Ace, so it's more so giving you reassurance that everything is going to be okay in your love life, and there's an outpouring of love coming. Oops. Queen of Swords, so independence. Yeah, so independence. Let's see, Ten of Swords, ending. So a cycle ending and a new one beginning here. But I feel like this is after you guys have spent some much needed time by yourself. And then there is a lot of air energy here now, since we are doing an Aquarius reading. I mean, that's just validation of us being in the right energy. But also you could be dealing with another air sign, or your person, regardless of what their sign or the element is, they are kind of going through the air element right now. So maybe they're being more introverted, maybe they're being more quiet, more stubborn, more observant. Judgments. So I feel like maybe you are misjudging the situation with this person. With Ten of Swords, it lets me know that you're kind of feeling like you're being betrayed right now. You feel like you're not getting what you deserve out of the connection. You feel one-sided energy maybe. And with Judgment, this just talks about maybe the past returning somehow, or some type of chance to rebrand something in your connection, maybe. All right. Oops. I'm just going to pull a couple more from this deck. So 4 of Cups. Somebody not being satisfied in the connection. I feel like that would be you in this case. But it's not like unsatisfied as in the person isn't doing a good job. It's more of the person isn't doing it enough, and maybe they're not being consistent with their actions. Okay, we also have 10 of Wands. So this person having a lot of responsibilities and not being able to make you a priority like they would like to. They need less pressure at this time. And one more from the tarot deck here, and we have the Empress. So stepping into Empress energy, getting creative, rebirth, fertility. Doesn't have to be a baby or anything like that. It could just be like a project or just newfound creativity in your connection. And it's really not showing me how they feel exactly right now, and I feel like that is because this person is really not in their emotions right now. They're not paying attention to their feelings in the romantic sense. They are putting them on the back burner. They're not getting tended to. So because of that, if they are silent, that could be why. Giving a gift. So this person wants to do something for you, surprise you with something, maybe even a visit. Does not have to be money or anything material. True love, this person wanting you to know that they do have a genuine connection with you, and that the love that you guys have for each other is mutual, and that this person will always have a place for you in their heart. Okay, so I dropped 1,000 cards on the floor. But yeah. All right. Children. So this person may want children with you, or your love life is being affected by children. Maybe they have kids that as a part of their responsibility. Doesn't even have to be their kids biologically, as far as like they created them. It could be nieces and nephews. Or maybe this is just about them having fun and acting like very childlike. Maybe there needs to be a childlike approach taken into the connection. Or this could just mean somebody is a bit more immature, but not necessarily in a bad way, because even though childishness can be annoying, but in a way it's sometimes you have to bring that into the connection to give it some balance, and not like the other type of childishness where somebody is like throwing tantrums and stuff like that, but like fun and childlike perspectives. Third party. So third party can be anything from them seeing someone else, or maybe it could be just somebody in the middle of your connection causing things to either slow down or shift in some type of way. Could even be like a family member that's causing problems, or you know, a friend or somebody that is in your business possibly. But yeah, I'm also gonna clarify that third party card, control. For some of you, it could be that they are seeing somebody else, but they're starting to lose respect for that person for whatever reason. But it's a situation where I feel like they may be doing what they have to do type of thing, like codependency in the energy of I have to be with this person or this situation. And again, the third party does not even have to be a romantic interest, but for some of you, take it as it resonates. That could be the problem, or that could be what it is. And this is collective, by the way, so don't go, you know, doing too much just yet. So let's see. And I'm going to do 2 more from this deck. We have time with friends. So the third party in this situation for most of you seems to be, again, like the friend energy. I said something earlier about having fun. So I feel like, yeah, like I said, children spending time with friends and family, that could be the third party. Those are the people they're spending the most of their time with right now. More than half of you, I feel like that's the case with the third party energy. And the third party could also be not even a person. It could be literally a job. Like I said earlier, there's responsibilities here. Not with that 10 of Wands. Where'd it go? Nope, Magician. Where did our 10 of... Okay, 10 of Wands. They have too many responsibilities. Friends and family they have to make time for as well. Them just celebrating with them. And there's a lot of yellow here, which leads me to believe, and orange as well, which leads me to believe that you guys need to work on balancing your sacral chakra and your solar plexus. I don't want to explain too much of what those are. That will be me needing to do that in a separate video. If you would like me to talk more about like chakras and stuff like that, let me know and I will definitely put it on my to-do list. But yeah, there's plenty of information about this online. I feel like maybe you guys may need to work with citrine, stone, and crystal as well when it comes to your love life and your heart space for you guys in particular. And this is citrine, and it also coincides with the solar plexus. At least what in my research and what I have found. And I had another citrine stone somewhere, but I think I have my bowl of crystals in the living room for whatever reason. Look for signs. But yeah, like I said, the third party could be like a job or something. Something that's taking up their time. Doesn't have to be a person. Take it how you feel connected to it. Whether it's a person, a job. Hey, maybe they're paying more attention to their car or their video games. Something like that as well, possibly. So look for the signs that this person is going to be sending you. Also look for spiritual signs in your dreams, and symbolic signs and synchronicities from the universe, giving you signs and maybe even red flags to look for in regards to why this person is the way that they are right now, or just the connection in general. And I'm kind of feeling like this person is kind of like, they do work hard, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to texting and calling people, they're kind of lazy. So I just feel like, yes, sometimes they are intentionally ignoring your messages and your calls. Sometimes they're not even opening your messages. But again, it's like they're doing that with everybody. They're lazy in that regard sometimes. Now, they will work now, but again, just their connections with people. They have healthy connections, but they're not consistent in keeping them alive or keeping up with them and making sure that that's the top priority. And at some point in time, they were up on it very well, but then they kind of just slacked off a little bit. The older they get, I feel like the more they slack off. So it's more of an energy thing as well. Surrender to your intuition. So follow your intuition regarding While, you know, if they go silent or anything happens, follow your intuition about the connection in general, and don't second guess it. So tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Your intuition is on point right now with this person. Spirit is saying surrender, low self-esteem. So what they're going through, and again, them ignoring you or whatever the case may be, it has nothing to do with you. But I do feel like this person can communicate these things a bit better. But I do feel like you do need to see the potential and realize that anything can happen in this connection. This person, I feel like, is not going anywhere unless you start to drive them insane. Like if you consistently or constantly start to complain about they're not doing this and that, that kind of turns them off. So Spirit is wanting you to take a step back. Of course, not necessarily be quiet about everything, but being more calm when you do address the situations and say, hey, I understand this, that, and the other, but it's making me feel like this. Can you, let me know that this is what this is, type of thing. But we have surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. So your situation with your relationship or connection here, or in your love life in general, if you may be single, you have things that could actually work out. You have to release doubt that things can turn around. So surrender to low self-esteem. Like I said, everything doesn't personally have to do with you. So don't allow their silence or anything like that to make you feel less worthy. To make you feel like you're not enough, to make you feel like you're not doing something right. Because I really feel like this person doesn't want you thinking that. Like I said, they could be more communicative and more consistent in their actions. That way you know this and don't have to consistently go back to these thoughts. I feel like if you are to communicate that with them the next time you see them or hear from them, again, without force and without judgment and without being harsh, I do feel like they will work on changing it. And sometimes I feel like they do change things, but then they, like I said, they get lazy with communication. So it says you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So I'm just pulling out another deck here. Okay. A card just fell on the floor. And you wouldn't believe which card it was. It's the family card. So again, family, children, friends. They're like this with everybody pretty much. But again, a lot of their time is being taken up by them right now. Or this could even be your energy as well. So anything I'm saying, if it doesn't match with them, it could definitely be you going through these things. Or them feeling this way about you. And maybe you're the one being silent and things like that. So take it as it resonates. But since we're more so trying to see what they are doing and stuff like that, that's what it's pointing towards. But it could again be your energy or both of yours. And I feel like they're being very forgetful right now as well. Not on purpose. Letting go. Yeah, so letting go of a reality that that hasn't, happened yet. For example, like I was saying a second ago about needing to again take the pressure off. This is you needing to go with the flow and surrender attachment to results and just going with the flow. Fear. And I was going to say something about the number 5 because you have 2 cards here with the number 3 with letting go and number 2 with family. And 3 + 2 is 4 = 5, which means there's some changes coming, especially in the emotional state of the connection. I feel like a lot of things could, work out more in your favor. If also you were not fearful to say or do certain things, maybe in fear of being judged or being in fear of this person not wanting to deal with you anymore, but you are needing to communicate from your heart. And I feel like you definitely need to start communicating with them more by voice, because they're really not, again, they're lazy with communication, with texting and talking on the phone. So definitely the next time, whenever there is a next time, and there's going to be for a lot of you, to see them in person and hang out and be with them, try your best to open up your heart and open up your mouth and say, hey, I feel this way. Maybe letting go of shyness as well. And I have this rose quartz here as a part of my altar. It is pink, pale pink. You can't hardly see it ever on camera. But then there's also rose quartz crystal chips that I have here. So maybe working with that stone can help you as well. I also said something about citrine earlier as well, and I feel like that can really help you guys. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what deck I'm trying to use right now. Okay. All right. But anyways, I feel like you guys taking that advice, having that conversation, is going to open up a brand new big portal and world for your relationship. You're going to start seeing a lot of changes that you have wanted because you stepped out of fear. Okay. Okay, so like I said before, friends and family, this card fell out on the floor while I was shuffling. So again, friends and family, I feel like for most of you, that is the third party energy. They're not even thinking about no other females or other men. They are in their own world and enjoying their family and friends and support systems. Okay. All right. Courage. Yeah, having courage. Again, with the citrine, this is going to help you with that. So, and these were pretty cheap. I got a set of, I think, how many is this? Okay, yeah, 12. A set of 12 crystal chips. I'm planning on putting these in candles. I might buy a second set because I feel like I'm going to leave this on my altar, but yeah, citrine helps with this as well. And I'm feeling Leo energy for some of you, or it could be that you are dealing with a fire sign, or again, they're in that energy, that passion, that inspiration, being motivated. And again, for most of you, this though is about, again, the courage to start up a certain conversation that needs to be had, an emotional conversation. Okay, what is this? There's actually two cards that fell on the floor. You have the love card, again, them being happy and showing a lot of love, more love to you, more clear-cut and direct love and support towards you because you had this conversation with them. And this is just a reminder that they do love you and that love is there. And you may even hear I love you soon from them. Life purpose, I just feel like this is them knowing you are a part of their life purpose. And I do feel like this is just them trying to figure out what they are meant to do outside of the connection. They're more focused on their money and stuff right now, and finding work or keeping a job or something along those lines. All right. right, so I shuffled this off camera. You glow, we beam. So when they see you laughing, smiling, and playing around, this makes them happy. It makes them smile, and they appreciate when you have the attitude of gratitude, even in situations where they may not be treating you fairly or they're not doing enough. They appreciate you for sticking around. And I also feel like this is about you smiling and things like that, motivating them and being more affectionate, making, you being more affectionate, motivating them. They're waiting for you to do certain things. I feel, so that they could feel okay and know that that's what they're supposed to do, if that makes sense. They're feeding off of your energy in that way. Not like in a way where they're draining you, but in a way where, okay, I don't want to do this if they're not telling me I can do this. So again, this big conversation that you need to have is important for this connection. For most of you, as soon as you see them next. Turn on your love light. And it is funny because I was staring at this card forever, maybe a few minutes or so before I turned on the camera for this reading, for this particular reading. And I was just looking at it like, okay, there's a message here for someone. And this is, I feel like, you needing to make yourself more approachable with love. I just said that basically with the you glow, you beam message. And again, I read intuitively, so I may say things that may not look like what the card may mean. I go beyond those messages, but turn on your love light. Again, making yourself more approachable. Letting them know that it's okay to love you. Turning on your light, opening up your heart space and saying, I'm ready to love. You can love on me. They want your permission, I feel. Okay, so I'm going to finish shuffling this off camera as well. Okay, so Aquarius. I'll envision this behavior I desire to inspire. So it says, if we're a parent or anyone wanted to inspire positive behavior from another, we would do our personal vibrational work first. We would align with our source energy by envisioning the outcome we seek and by holding those involved as positive objects of our attention. We would not allow any current unwanted behavior to be the reason for our attention to them. So I feel like this is about paying attention more so to the positive vibes that this person brings in your life, and not seeing everything as negative. That way you don't continue to manifest negative things in the connection. But I'm also feeling like this kind of goes back to what I've said before, being the change you want to see in the connection. Again, turning on your love light. And it says, I desire to inspire. So remember when I said basically you motivate them. Yeah. And again, that conversation needing to be had. Okay. Back to surrender your low self-esteem. So know your worth. The moon and Taurus. So you don't have to be a Taurus. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus or an earth sign, or again, the energy that one or both of you could be taking on currently or may need to step into. But yeah, just knowing your worth and not allowing every little thing that they do or don't do to determine how they feel about you and determine your own worth. Candy Oracle by V from V Love and Crystals. Or V Love and Tarot. Dreams. I think we had a card talking about paying attention to the signs. Yeah. So, like I said earlier, that includes your dreams. And maybe you needing the dream of you wanting to have a reality where your relationship is more of a relationship, of a true relationship that you've always wanted to have with someone. I feel like most of you have had this connection with this person before. You've had this relationship, but then things changed. A lot changed. But the dream that you have of wanting things to be more normal and more at a steady pace is going to happen. Again, for most of you, due to that conversation. Prosperity. Yeah, prosperity is coming to this connection. This has, whoa. Okay, so I dropped 1,000,001 cards. So I will be right back. All right. Freedom. Yeah, so free yourself. Express yourself creatively and freely. Stop restricting yourself in the connection, because I don't feel like it's that there's a whole lot of blockages. It's just there's certain things that you sit on too long. You don't say certain things, or you don't make things clear. But yeah, and this is also maybe about some space needing to be had, or maybe you guys going through a period of space, but it is temporary. There is a need for everybody to have space in their relationships. So even married people that love each other, they need space too. Trust me. I'm not married, but I have seen people that are married that, y'all, living with somebody for years. Even if you're not married for years and years, it's a lot. You need space. Even if you don't live together, you need space. So the Claim Your Territory card came out, and this could be simply just you needing to, again, with the conversation, having this conversation is going to help you to do this and make your mark. And then this card comes out, stay on track. So you're on the right path with this person. And don't get distracted. Try not to get distracted when you're having this conversation. Stay on the, get to the point. Don't trail off. Don't talk about things that are irrelevant. Just go from within and talk about what needs to be talked about. And then we have, let's see, Master or Craft. So I feel like this is what this person is working on as well. And again, in the meantime, until you guys do see each other, before you have that conversation, just find something to keep you busy. And yeah, I do feel like you will need to not text and call them right now. I know it's going to be hard, but yeah, just give them time, probably like a few days or so from this reading, and a lot of you should hear from this person, even if you do go without talking to them. Now, that's a time frame for some, not all. So yeah, so now I'm getting to this heart-shaped card, and I'm going to shuffle off camera because they're shaped like hearts and they're hard to shuffle. So I will be right back. Okay, so here's the heart-shaped card that you guys have received. It looks like this. And on this side, it says trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So yeah, just trusting that all is in divine order. Trust that this person is not doing you wrong right now. Again, I just don't feel like they're doing any cheating or anything right now. At least not right now. They are definitely more so like really focused, like I said, on their money, on their life's mission. And yeah, they're definitely going to get back to you, but just stay on your path. Don't get distracted and don't react on impulse. I'm hearing trust is mutual. They want you to trust them more. Even if they have done stuff in the past, I feel like they really worked hard to try to change. And they don't want you to hold those things up over their head. If they are still doing these things, then you know what to do. But if they're not, if they're giving you no reason to believe they're doing things of the past that they shouldn't be doing, Spirit says don't take your mind there if it's not really there. Don't expect for another shoe to drop just because it did before. Because some people can change. I know a lot of people say, you know, once a cheater, always a cheater, or once they do something, they'll do it again. And depending on certain things, they probably would. But the once a cheater, always a cheater thing, I have never... I don't believe that, for the simple fact, in that regard, people are able to change. It just either takes the right person for them to want to change or they may have to learn the hard way, but eventually some people can change. And especially this person here is capable of change. And is capable of being who they actually are and not who they turn into, not that negative person that they turn into. So this is what I have for Aquarius for your love reading. I wish you guys much love, light, happiness, and success. Leave a comment if it resonated, or if you just want to say hi, or whatever kind of comment you want to leave, as long as it's positive. If you like to book private readings or anything of the sort, everything is going to be linked in the description box below, as well as my channel banner. I'm also selling and have created a tarot deck as well as 2 love oracle decks that I am selling on MakePlayingCards.com. My URL to that is on my channel banner, and the 2 love oracles are on Etsy. So yeah, but anyways, I wish you guys love and light, and I hope we can connect again soon in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and until next time.